What up, Dodgers Nation? D-Mac here. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at DMac_LA. Clayton Kershaw either signing with the Texas Rangers or retiring. We're going to dive into that rumor in just a second, but quick reminder for all things Dodger baseball, be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and if you're going to see us post even more Dodgers content, smash that like button. Really helps out the channel. And as always, I want your takes down below in the comment section. Today's Dodgers Nation question of the day. Do you believe this rumor that Clayton Kershaw is either signing with the Texas Rangers or retiring? And also, check out this picture of a guy wearing a cowboy hat near Dodger Stadium. I want to know what this guy's name is and what he does for a living, but I want wrong answers only. Let me know down below. And for all latest Dodgers news, head over to DodgersNation.com. So Clayton Edward Kershaw, one of the greatest pitchers of all time, one of the greatest Dodgers of all time. The big question this offseason is, will he re-sign with LA? Now, we've done tons of videos about Kershaw's season in 2021. If we think the Dodgers can bring him back, the bottom line is when he's healthy, he's still effective out there on the mound. One of the best sliders in the game. I think he can still help this Dodgers rotation, but will he re-sign? Well, MLB insider Bob Nightingale, the guy that almost won the end of the lockout, he was taking over the internet. People thought that he was saving the day with his updates. Unfortunately, that was all just MLB media propaganda. They weren't really close to getting a deal done, but I digress. Let's talk about what he had to say when it comes to Clayton Kershaw, because in his notebook, he wrote, one former teammate of Dodgers three-time Cy Young Award winner Clayton Kershaw believes one former teammate of Dodgers three-time Cy Young Award winner Clayton Kershaw believes that he'll either pitch for his hometown Texas Rangers or retire and not return to the Dodgers. So first things first, let's break out the Dodgers rumor meter. And for this rumor that says that Clayton Kershaw will either retire or sign with the Rangers, I'm going to give this one a 2 Dodger dogs. A 2 Dodger dogs for this rumor. And look, is there a chance that he signs with the Texas Rangers? I think there is. Is there a chance that he might retire? There's always a chance. Look, one, we don't fully know how healthy he is, how his arm's responding to that PRP. We've heard some good things, but you just never know until you see him on that mound and he's making starts again. And look, who knows how long this MLB lockout is going to be dragged out for. If this goes for months and months and months, maybe Kershaw says, look, I'm done. I'm good. I'm a walking Hall of Famer. I'm an MLB legend. I have nothing else to prove to anyone, and I'm ready to hang up my cleats. Now, that is a possibility, but the reality is Clayton Kershaw, he's earned the right to do whatever the hell he wants. If he wants to sign with the Rangers, I'd respect his decision. That's where he's from. He wants to raise his kids. He wants to be close to his family, where he grew up. It's a great story. If he wants to retire, I'd respect that as well. Selfishly, I would like to see him get another World Series title. I would like to see him get 3,000 strikeouts. I would like to see him get his roses from Dodger fans and have a Kershaw day, have a farewell tour. But you just never know with any of these players. Some want the fanfare when they retire. Some, they want to go quietly into the night. And I could see the latter from Clayton Kershaw, who, yes, he's a big star. He's a superstar in his career, but you don't see him necessarily loving the limelight as much. But he has embraced it to a certain extent, but it wouldn't surprise me if he just retired from the game. But I personally believe that he realizes that there's still a role for him in LA. They know they're going to welcome him back with open arms. And I just don't think that that's how the Clayton Kershaw story ends in Los Angeles. Him leaving after an injury in a regular season game, it just seems too anticlimactic for a player of his stature. So I definitely think he's still strongly considering re-signing with the Dodgers, but don't dismiss the lockout, the impact of the MLB lockout, how long this is drawn out. This is a guy that's made hundreds and hundreds of millions of dollars when it comes to Major League Baseball. He's not a guy that's out there stunting on yachts and driving Lamborghinis. This guy is set for generations and generations. So it's not about the money. It's about the work you put in between starts and in the off season. A lot of these players, they talk about, look, it'd be great if you could just show up for game day and start playing. But no, it's a 24/7 routine. You have to eat right. You have to train right. There's so much work that goes in to being a high-level Major League Baseball player. And maybe Clayton Kershaw at this stage of his career, he says, look, it's going to be a shortened season anyway. Maybe it's not worth it. Maybe the season starts and then he changes his mind re-sign. You just never know. But I do think that these rumors are false. I don't think that a decision has been made when it comes to either the Rangers or retire, but it is interesting. If you're a Dodger fan, what would you rather have? Would you rather him just retire and that's the only uniform you ever see him in is that Dodger uniform? Or would you rather him go to Texas where he might be happy playing close to home and he's still pitching, but it's not in a Dodgers uniform? Me personally, I think it'd be tough to see the Rangers with Corey Seager and Clayton Kershaw next year. I just can't get that image out of my mind. To me, it's a little bit of nightmare fuel, and I think it'd just be a sad day if Clayton Kershaw signed with another team. He just feels like a lifelong Dodger, like a Sandy Koufax, like a Magic Johnson was to the Lakers, like a Kobe was to the Lakers, an LA icon, and you just can't fathom seeing him playing for another franchise. But I wouldn't downplay, like I said, the role of the lockout, and the gravitational pull of home is always very strong. You can't discount that as well. So I wouldn't be shocked, but I'm definitely refuting this rumor that says that the Dodgers have already been eliminated for Clayton Kershaw. And then, look, you go back, you saw the qualifying offer. You saw Andrew Friedman say they didn't extend the $18.4 million qualifying offer to Kershaw as a sign of respect because they didn't want him to have to make a decision. They didn't want to put the pressure on him when it came to a time standpoint. So reading into that, it does feel like Andrew Friedman and the Dodgers, they were willing to just do whatever Kershaw wanted to do as far as not putting the pressure on him. And look, I do think that might have helped him increase his value, but I don't think that's really important at this point, and we'll see what happens in the new CBA. But let me know down below in the comments section. One, who do you think was the player that said that to Bob Nightingale? Was it A.J. Ellis? Which former Clayton Kershaw teammate said that? And also, where will Kershaw sign next year? Will he sign with the Los Angeles Dodgers? Will he sign with the Rangers? Or will he retire? Do you think there's truth to this rumor? Oh, and also, look at this picture of Clayton Kershaw wearing his cowboy hat, standing nearby Dodger Stadium. I want to know from you guys, what is this guy's name and what does he do for a living? Wrong answers only. Best ones down below in the comment section. My name is D-Mac. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at DMac_LA. For all latest Dodgers news and rumors, be sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and if you want to see us post even more Dodgers content, smash that like button. Really helps out the channel. For all latest Dodgers Nation merch, head over to GearUp.LA. Some of the best Dodgers t-shirt designs, you're going to find it right over there at www.gearup.la. Download the new Dodgers Nation app for my Android and iPhone users. And until next time, think blue, bleed blue, and I'm out.